Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a little short video. Just kind of wanted to touch base, see how everybody's doing out there. Still doing 3D. Hope everybody's still working on some 3D or getting some stuff going. So, I have this plugin called Decal Machine. Really cool plugin. I really like what it can do. You can I'm going to pull up the website over here. You can create decals and with just a few clicks. I've been trying to I would make decals inside of Blender and just trying to get back and forth with that, but I found a pretty cool method for getting decals inside of a Blender. The program I've been using is one that I've already kind of shown before, but it's Plasticity. And I've been using this to kind of go back and forth because I don't have to worry about doing extra slices to make sure a face translates back into Blender, or not even just back, just in Blender. It'll actually do a pretty good job of making the mesh. So I try. I guess I'll point this out. I have both Blender. I had updated to Blender, the next version, and I need to update the plugins because this wasn't compatible. So I got a few errors. But this is one of the examples that I have, but I can't adjust it too well. I think this is the other version. This is the previous version. Yeah, this one wouldn't allow it. It would error out, so I need to update the plugin for this version of Blender. But it still works, but it's just kind of some of the features kind of error out, so I need to go back and refine that. But you can see right here, I made a one with emissives and one without. It's pretty cool stuff. You can get down here and you can do your settings. You can create atlas, trim sheets, and everything else. But it's pretty neat how it works. I have like a little library, so if I select this and go to here, you can see my decals, and then I can open up some other ones that I've created. See what I got. I got this one, and it'll drop it'll drop it in. Excuse me. So dropped it in. There you go. You can match the texture. It should match the texture okay. It's been a while. So I haven't been talking on video, so now I'm kind of like in and out trying to get back into this. But I thought I'd just kind of show a little bit what I've been working on. Been out a little bit. The last month was get away from the computer, a little time away, get away from everything. It's good to reset the mind. Go out there, so you can start to see that how this looks. It looks pretty neat. There's more stuff to create. I think just going back and forth with plasticity seems to be a good method for me. I have other models. I'll open up another one. This is a circular one. So just kind of doing little basic cutouts, and also it gets good practice, but also have on top of it practice and some models to use. So I can use these as inserts for like mechanical parts. Some of these take a little bit. I just kind of thinking them out and just going back and forth. Just go here to the first one. There you go. And you can always add on to this. Like if I were to want to add just a little part, you just go with that and put that in and create that, and then you can go back in. Select this one. So go here. A little rusty. I haven't been in here as much, but it's okay. Select Q. Now you got another part, so you can go ahead and push OK. Right click, and you can mirror it, or however you want to do this. But now you have like a. You want to make sure that it kind of does like a little bit of a bevel or angle, so that it does pick up when doing this. So if you look at this, you can see it's got a little curves and something to. If you don't, it kind of acts weird. And even here, you can see that it does its best, right? From a one point, you can turn on parallax, adjust, and there's a parallax option. It'll work if you're straight on. It works really good. But once you start going to the side, you start seeing that it breaks. It's most parallax stuff. It looks pretty cool from a. Work from a distance. That looks so cool though. I love how that works. But yeah, So this is about where I'm going. I'm just kind of working in plasticity. I'm gonna do a new one, new file. Go in here. And let's just go and start modeling a little bit until my lunch runs out. See where it goes. See where we end up at. It's always good to get practice. Let's see. I've been jumping back and forth with too many programs, so now I'm kind of trying to recap what does what. So you can see that. Oh, let me show you this too. Since I'm on the subject, let's show you the mesh. Let's show you this mesh. Look at this. Pretty clean for what I need. It worked out okay. You can import it in without all these triangles and stuff. But for what I needed, I just exported it out real quick. And I used the bridge. There's a bridge in here. I don't know if it needs to be updated too. Not in this one, but the other one. I like that when I updated Blender, it did carry over the plugins, but I don't know which ones are compatible. You got Plasticity, you got the Connect. It should work. Let's do a test. Let's test that out. General. Let's see if the new one doesn't need an update too. So go here, open this up. Plasticity. Let's connect. Let's go to Plasticity over here. Let's do this. Plasticity connect. Should connect already, but yeah. Alright, let's go here and refresh, and there you go. Okay, so that works. And this is what I've been doing. You do have to create a the decal scene, and it'll be in there once you press the button. It'll do its thing. So you can push this, extrude it down. As you can see, Q, boom, done. Delete. Can mirror it. Merge. Okay, now we got something going. Once this is in there, you can go to Blender, refresh. So this is about most of the process. Getting it in here and then going back and forth. So it does work pretty good with this version 4.0. I might need to update it anyway. I've been trying to go down, and that's where a lot of my time's been going. I've just been kind of updating each of these plugins and going back and forth. That's the tricky part, is that you do need to make sure they're updated. But yeah, I know it's a short video today. Been so busy these past few weeks and past month. Well, not only just work, but also just just getting around, getting out and about. So sometimes it's good to take a break. Take a break from everything. You don't need to go on all cylinders and just try to go from there. You gotta step away from the machine. It's alright. It's not a big deal, right? So we can select the face, inset, offset. Start to go here. Say OK. Extrude it in. And then we can pop that just a little bit, just so it angles just slightly. Or a lot. An angle. Do a pretty good angle. Go to the top. You can start to see where it's at. And just start going from there. I didn't update yet with there was a, what do you call it, what do you call it, a resubscription with Plasticity. I was gonna stick this one out for a little bit, and then I was gonna upgrade later on. I haven't had enough time to really do anything outside of just been busy. So I think where I'm at is just kind of like worked out pretty good. It's just what I got as far as like I got Blender, still gotta update Plasticity. ZBrush I'm not updating. I'm sticking with this version that I have. For anybody who follows me for ZBrush anything, I like the version I got. It does what I need. Does real good what I need, so no reason to upgrade. So I'm gonna block that in, get this. I'm just showing you a little example. It does take a while to bake, so I'm not gonna do that, but I'll show you kind of where it's at. I'm gonna inset it, inset just a little bit, and you can go from there. It's about what my process has been. And then extrude, or not extrude, just push it and pull in. Selecting, going down, saying OK, and locking that in. And then I would go in and start doing like little cuts here and there. So we can do a cut here, and we'll center that. We can do a lot of this inside a blender, but I really like what this has to offer, so it's not bad. Pull this out, and then we can subtract this way. So now we got a piece, and we can mirror this. So select, mirror that way, merge, okay. So now we got like a little bit something going on. This program's so fun. It doesn't, like, I don't know, it just, there's some stuff that you can do in here is just, it's like butter. Like butter. So this is worth checking out if you're into doing Blender and decals and then just want something a little bit, not really an excuse to get out of Blender, but I do like how fluid Plasticity feels on top of everything. So I'm not really worrying too much about, like, if I were to do circle, yeah, and I know you can do these inside of Blender, but it makes it so much easier. So let's see, select this and see if I can grab something there. See that one, put a circle, right? We can push it in, say OK, and grab this, grab that, boom, got a hole. Turn that off. So now we can actually go in here and just kind of do what we do, just kind of back and forth it really, just offsetting and insetting. Let's see if this will inset. Didn't like it. Let's see. Come on. Offset. It's not grabbing it. Not enough. Not enough give. So what we can do is do this. We can do this. Boom. And boom. Now I got something to work with. I think it's already kind of in there, so let's try to go this route. Oh. Got a kind of weird cut going on there. I don't like where it's going. Something got angled. Let's see, we'll just work with something else right there. There are a few things in here that I'm still kind of trying to understand when it does some weird stuff, but can't really complain. I usually just kind of come back to it if needed. So we got that. And then really, so this looks like it could be something. You see how fluid this is? It's just kind of off, just really real quick. Aside, where'd you at? There you go. Boom, and then select, extrude. There you go. And if you want to jump back into Blender, you can go Blender. So I've been working with it, and then you would actually see if this works. This is the older version. Let's go. I got two versions open, so let's see what it does. If it communicates, where did it go? So looking at it, Plasticity. Let's go to connect and refresh, and there we go. We got a piece, and so we can just line it up. Line it up to, nope. I'll line it up this way. And you line it up there. And then I would pretty much go and bake it from here. So I would select this and go to too many plugins, right? Let's see, procedural. I'm looking right at it, aren't I? Speed, backfire. I need to limit some of my stuff. I might have taken it off. There you go. And then we can go push the create simple decal and it'll do its thing. Takes a little bit, but this is about the process I've been going. I usually crank everything up so I can get the best quality and everything else. You can go flatten normals, limit the boundary, everything else. Usually bounce light. You can do your emissions, and then after you let it bake, bake it, and then you get one of these. And you can push little library, and then you can put it in there. So that's about pretty much the process I've been using back and forth for Plasticity. Love this program. Love everything about it. Just the little things, the weird parts, the little quirks that I don't understand fully, but I can't really complain. I like this program too much to be like, man, it's too cool, too cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump in, little quick lunch session. Um, just seeing how everybody's doing out there. Still doing 3D, still painting, still doing some art, creating something, still writing, right? Just kind of moving forward. So this is about where I've been. That and cleaning my hard drive. Oh man, hard drive got full, so I just been having to do that too. Just going back and do some maintenance, cleaning up old files that are just got too big back and forth. So that's where it's at. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody who checks out this channel. Just checking in. Hope everybody has a good holiday month. It's gonna be a little busy with holidays. So thank you again. I'll see you on the next video. Later.